Hello, my name is Rosario V. Sanchez Jr., a second year college student from Mindanao State University, Marawi City, taking a Bachelor of Arts in History. So today, I will share to you my ideas, my understanding about my assigned topic, and it's all about taking notes and writing drafts. So have you ever experienced, or we experienced, I would say we experienced this making an essay or your teacher told you or your professor told you to make an essay regarding your personal life or to that specific story. So always remind this. I will give it this. Writing is always be difficult. Why? Why it's difficult? Because when you don't know what you are doing, it's very difficult. When you do not understand the story, it's very difficult to write an essay. It's very difficult to start your writing if you do not understand what you are doing or what you are reading. So, next is the easier writing is to read. Again, the easier writing is to read. When you know, when you know, when you know what you are reading, then you can start to easily, easier. Because if you do not know if you cannot understand what you are reading, try to read it again. Read it twice, not just twice, but thrice, so that you could understand what you are doing, what you are reading. Writing, taking notes, rereading, and revising clarifies played an important role in making an essay because it will always remind you, it will always update you of your doing, of your if you're, what you are doing to your essays. Because taking notes always will update you those important details in that specific story, and it would help you, and you will use that in doing your essay or what would your teacher or your professor would give an assessment. Taking notes during a lecture. I always believe that taking notes is very important because when I was elementary till college, I always have my notebook and my ball pen in my side because I always take down those important details. And when you write, when you read a story, specific story, try to make a brief summary. When you make a brief summary, and that summary, you already there. The important detail was there inside the summary. The summary would help you nurturing your doing, nurturing your essay or your writing. It will help you how to construct and how to do your writings because the summary contains the most important details. But remember, when you read a book and you found that important lines, especially it contains important and formative words, try to put quotation mark. Example, once philosopher said, the unexamined life is not worth living, but it's more nice to put quotation mark because it comes from the philosopher. The unexamined life is not worth living, quotation mark, because it will remind us that lines is very informative. So next is, according to Frederick Johnson Turner, when you start writing, do not limit yourself in one book. Allow yourself to read a lot of books because you will gain knowledge for that. You will gain a lot of knowledge for that, and you will gain understanding for that, and you will use that. And next is recording information and ideas. When you record information and ideas, then you would allow yourself. You can make a story, or you can start your writing easier. Because when you apply all of that, your essay is very much more interesting to the people, and you could not experience difficulties. Because note that no writer can produce consistent good work. Note that no writer can produce consistent of good work. But if you try, if you open up yourself, and if you allow yourself to read a lot of books and open your mind, then you could start your writing perfectly. And that's what I've said. Whatever it is, allow yourself to read a lot of books. Love what you're doing. Because writing It's not just about copying, it's about what you have learned. And remember that when you do not own the lines, try to revise it so that, because it's a form of plagiarism if you copy it all. Try to revise it. Next is for most writer, the process of improving drafts goes on until the last minute. Because writing and revising drafts will help you focus on all parts of your work more clearly, right? So remember that. Always remind yourself to not limit yourself. Open yourself more. That would be all. Thank you.